All right, welcome back. We're just counting down to the pre-open session. 10 minutes out. Let's just have the S-shakes up just to take a quick look at what the movement is. It was indicating a solid higher start. And I think we should be starting somewhere near a day before yesterday's high point. So 17,465, almost exactly at that level with this 110-point uptick if we get that. Mitessh is with us and so is Shrikant Chouhan for some technical trading ideas. Gentlemen, great to have both of you as always. Friday morning. Mitessh, let's start with you. What's your sense? I mean, 100 down day before, 100 up day before, 100 down yesterday, and 100 up today. So this is a bit of a zigzag. How would you trade it?
Morning, Prashant. So day before yesterday, the movement, I think was very positive, and I thought that we possibly turned a corner at least in the short term, and we look at an upside. And yesterday kind of negated that. But I think the overall indicator setup, from the hourly and the 2-hourly charts is still in rising mode, though the volatility indicators are flat. So I suspect that the recent, the day before yesterday and yesterday's high of 17,450, that 50-point zone should be visited, and that might happen in the opening as you were just highlighting. I think if we start getting past 17,500, that will add to strength, and 17,650, 700 then becomes the next target area. So trading with positive bias mildly, at least to begin the day with. Let's see how it reacts immediately after opening. If there is no strong selling through, there could be a 20-30 point kind of a dip after a 100-point opening. But if there's no strong selling happening post that, then I think we'll add on to long position in a slightly aggressive manner. And partly, I think this is also due to the fact that the Bank Nifty still remains, index, which could possibly add to strength if it starts getting past the day before yesterday's high of around 40,700. So I think if that is cleared, then I think both the indices should do well in the next 3 to 4 days.
Okay, got that. Mitessh, stay on. We'll come back to you in just a bit. Shrikant is also with us. Shrikant, morning. How are you looking at the setup? Would you play for a relief rally?
Yeah. Good morning, Surbi. Good morning, Prashant. Good morning, everyone. I think, yeah, definitely the market is it's consolidating between the range of 17,500 and 17,300. Even though there was a sharp weakness on Thursday and there was huge amount of pressure, we saw the market was holding well above the mark of 17,300. So if we see the pattern of last 3 days, then the market is like resilient around 17,300 levels. And on the dismissal of 17,500, we can expect technical breakout in the market. So today, or for the next few days, 17,500 is going to act as crucial level for the market. Above that, we can again expect 17,750. And for the day, if there is any correction during the day because of any reason, then we should look for adding some long positions with a stop loss at 17,300. But if we see the market is crossing 17,500, then there also we should look for adding some long positions.
What would you want to trade individually in terms of stocks, Shrikant?
Okay, so in that particular space, we would like to go with those stocks where there is huge amount of momentum, like Voltas, which is currently around 918, 915. There we are expecting stock to move towards 950, 960. It is forming rising top, rising bottom series. So it's a buy at current levels with a stop loss at 905. And the other stock which we like is State Bank of India. The reason is because here also the stock has formed higher bottom sort of formation. And based on technicals, it seems that it is heading for the levels of 550. So it's a buy at current levels with a stop loss at 524.
And Mitessh, what about you? Your picks?
Prashant, I have more of buy calls today. Lal Path Lab is something which is showing signs of bottoming out. It needs to get past 2,000 to signal and confirm a reversal. So buy about 2,000 with a stop at 1975 for a target of 2075. Colgate, after a good correction, seems to have turned a leaf in the short term at least. So that's a buy with a stop at 1485 for a first target of 1535. And another stock which has corrected a lot, could possibly reverse, is Deepak Nitrate. That's a buy with a stop at 1810 for a target of 1865. And Berger Paint, something which I've recommended in the last few days, that remains a buy as well. Keep a stop below 575, look for a target of 600.
Okay, all right, gentlemen, great having both of you with us, and we'll come back to you in a bit, Mitessh and Shrikant. We'll take a quick commercial break here, 5 minutes to the pre-open session. We are back. Harshit, the Kapadia of Elara Capital, will also be joining in to discuss the developments in the Indian defense sector. We'll talk individual stocks with him. Stay tuned for that conversation.